Am I going to throw my voice tonight? Are you hard of hearing? No. It's just... Yes, when? What do you mean when? When are you going to work? When are you going to throw your voice? When are you going to do your job, Jay? I just did. When? Right then. Where? Right there. Did it now? Right then. Did it now? Not now. When? Right there. No, not now. No, by the time you do it, I'm done. Right there. Okay.
Okay, so that funny clip you just watched is from the Tony Award-winning Broadway show, Jay Johnson, The Two and Only.
So this morning, calling all fans of 70s sitcoms, those two actors will likely look pretty darn familiar to you. The hilarious duo, they're bringing their Broadway show right here to our state.
And our very own In the Community with Susan Casper is giving us a sneak peek of that performance.
Yes, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
That was good energy,
That
right?
was good energy.
Oh, it
Good
felt
energy.
so good. Good morning to you. It is being called one of the funniest shows of the year. And today we have a very special guest who many of you will remember as both Chuck and Bob from the groundbreaking classic sitcom Soap. And this weekend, he's bringing his Tony Award-winning Broadway show, The Two and Only, to the Mary Fisher Theater in Sedona. Please welcome one of the world's greatest ventriloquists, Jay Johnson, joining us this morning all the way from California via Zoom. So great to have you here, Jay. Tell us about this show. What can fans expect?
Oh, Susan, thanks for having me this morning. The show is really a study of sort of the history of ventriloquism and the history of my association with ventriloquism, but it's much more than that. It's more of a homage. Somebody called it a Valentine to my mentor. Very strange circumstances. I met a guy that kind of changed my life and create my first ventriloquist puppet, and eventually he became my mentor.
Yes, and you are loved and beloved by so many people. Congratulations, Jay,
Thank
on
you.
winning a Tony Award for this show in a very interesting category.
Yes, the category was Best Special Theatrical Event, and they don't give that every year. And I guess the distinction is it's a show on Broadway that could only be done with the original cast. So it's a special event, but it's a Broadway show. And so I'm in great company. Billy Crystal has won that, my old friend from Soap. And Liza Minnelli has won it, and Elaine Stritch. And so I'm in great company with that show.
Yes, and I'm sure they are giving a nod to you as well. Okay, so I dug in my closet this morning, Jay. I had to get a 70s outfit on just
for you.
because of you. And
Good for
Soap,
you.
of course, a hit sitcom, groundbreaking, really stretching and pushing the boundaries, revolutionary for its time. You played
there we are.
both Chuck and you played Bob. Talk about that. How did that work out? And that must have been an incredible amount of pressure.
Well, who knew at the time? You know, they just announced the other day on the news that it was 47 years ago, a couple of 3 days ago, that Soap aired for the first time. So 47 years, a long time. So a lot of things have changed. We had no idea. We thought the difference in Soap was that we were doing a serial like a soap opera rather than having every show have its beginning, middle, and end at 30 minutes. We had an arc that covered several episodes. And, you know, to be controversial, I didn't see it at the time, but people perceived it as that. One of the interesting things is back in the day, you know, you had primetime family hour and we couldn't be in anything after that or before that. But we were the first show on television to say the word horny.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was, woo.
Imagine that. Yeah.
That was racy. That was racy. I'm
It
telling
was,
you.
it was.
And again, pushing those boundaries.
Yep. And it was done in a very clever way, Susan. The producers were allowed from the network to have maybe 3 or 4 bad words in a script, you know, a hill or a dam or something like that. And this particular script, no one really paid that much attention to it, but it had a lot of those words you couldn't say, just more than necessary or more than zero. So I think what it was, they just filled the show with words that the censors would go, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. And they went right past horny. So,
Oh,
yeah,
my
but-
goodness.
wait.
Okay, so from Broadway to Sedona, you are bringing 2 performances to
Yes.
Arizona. Tell us about this. We're so excited. Is Bob going to make an appearance?
Well, Bob is right here. Bob, you want to come in and help me promote the show? Not really, Jay. Look, no, it would be a good idea if you did. Okay, yeah, come on. Okay, come on, Bob. So Bob and I, we're going to be at the Mary Fisher Theater, right, Bob?
Oh, yeah, the Mary. Is Mary going to be there?
I don't think Mary is there every night. No, I don't think she is. Yeah, but we're going to be there. And thanks to our friends John Ricci and Glenn Scarpelli, who are locals there. Yeah, they said you ought to bring your show to Sedona, and we said when. Yeah. So they have a lot of influence in your community, don't they, Bob? You know, they kind of scare me. They scare me too. Yeah, but anyway. So we'll be doing our show 2 times. Yeah.
I love it, and I'm so glad you woke up to join us, Bob. I was wondering if you were going to make a cameo. Thank you for being with us.
Oh, listen, to see you, even though we're on Zoom, I would like to do that. So nice to see you.
Well, I tell you what, we are excited to see you. Thank you both for getting up with us early this morning. We can't wait. We cannot wait to see this show. We're super excited, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Guaranteed you'll have a good time.
Yes.
See you there. See you there, Susan.
Yes, we hope to see you soon. Don't miss 2 and Only at the Mary Fisher Theater in Sedona. 2 performances. September 21st are going to start at 7. On the 22nd, it's a matinee at 4 o'clock. For tickets, visit sedonafilmfestival.org. And I'm super excited because this show is on Broadway. What I love about this theater, this show went for hundreds of dollars in New York. And the Mary Fisher Theater, they do something very special for folks. They want the arts to reach everyone. So $25 for tickets online, $30 at the door. So it's all going back to the Sedona International Film Festival.
Can I just say, for those of us who live here in the Valley, what a great weekend that would be. Wouldn't it be fun to go up there, catch the show?
Perfect weather, right?
Yes.
Perfect weather.
Beautiful.
Make it a date night or a friend night, family night. It could be an amazing evening.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the beautiful part, this is a community-loved theater, meaning everyone comes out to the theater. It's very quaint. They want to make sure that everybody feels welcome. It's super. You're going to love it. If you've never been, you're going to actually love it. They are known for what they do and giving back to the community and bringing the arts right to you.
So little birdie told me that you've been on that stage before out there in Sedona. Is that true?
Who told you, Bob? Did Bob tell you that?
Bob told me. Bob told me early this morning.
Yes, I had the privilege. You heard Jay talk about Glenn Scarpelli. I did have the privilege of being on that stage. We did a show called Love Letters back in 2019. There is Glenn and I. We did a play that was written by playwright A.R. Gurney, and it was such a quaint experience, truly respected theater. And again, all of the proceeds going back toward the Sedona International Film Festival. So
A woman of many, many talents.
Many talents.
But you know what? You never cease to surprise us, quite frankly.
Thank you. It was fun. But if you have a chance to get out there, please do. It's a perfect weekend, like you said.
Yeah.
Weather's perfect. You're going to love the theater. Take in some delicious food.
Yes.
The scenery. That's the theatrical part.
Right.
Pulling into Sedona. It's perfect.
Make
And
a
Broadway
weekend out of it.
Right. Broadway show for $25.
That's
You
not
can't
bad.
beat it.
Online is $25.30 at the door.
Okay.
Still
Thank you,
affordable.
guys.
So thank you so
Susan,
much.
Thank
Thank
you.